Notorious Victorialus.
Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter, and welcome back to Rome. Woo! So, wow, it's been a while since I've done a Rome episode. Admittedly, I've still yet to release. Well, by the time that this is out, I probably will have released the other episodes, but I hadn't recorded Rome for a fair few days. So, cools. Yes, a little announcement before I get into the fray. First of which is because obviously Rome 2, hopefully by the time this release isn't too far away. Yeah, as I said, it's not too far away now. Basically what this means is that we're going to be having to make a few more Rome episodes to try and boost up the reserve. So there may be a fair few more Rome episodes than anything else. I am trying to release them as fast as I can, whilst also trying to manage life. So I will try my best to upload as many as possible. To those who have watched previous episodes and have wondered why I decided to... Okay, well that's one of the announcements. Another announcement is not too far into the future, about August 24th to the 26th, possibly a bit more. I will be away once again. Good God, I'm running away from you guys. No, basically I'm going to be attending the War and Peace, not the War and Peace, I was already there. I'm going to attend the Military Odyssey. There we go, that's the one I was talking about. This one's basically another... This actually is a proper reenactment show. And I will be going there with my reenactment group, and it'll be fantastic, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And yeah, so I will be away for a few days, so I may not be able to upload any content, which is a bit of a shame, but what can you do? But on the positive side, when I get back, I'll be able to upload maybe a couple more episodes of Rome, to continue with my Spore series, because I haven't really continued that much. So yeah, generally speaking, a fair amount of episodes for Rome, and I will be away for a bit of a time. Now, onto the game. Now, to answer a question which I kind of have a feeling some people may be asking, no one may be asking, but I'm going to answer it anyway. Some people may have asked why I decided to make peace with the Spanish a little too early. Well, this is the reason was because when I was over here, I was like, look, the Spanish are assholes, and I will get them back. It's not that I'm not going to get them back. I may even create a very own special series where I'm in position and taking control of all of this, and I'm just going to wage war against the Spanish to retake back to exact harsh vengeance, shall we say. But unfortunately, I was going to do that once I'd taken care of Carthage down south, but unfortunately, the Numidians have buggered that plan up royally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope to find and hopefully find and knock out the Numidians, or at least stop them from attacking, because I've defeated their army at Cape, and I really don't want them to come and attack me, because I like the Numidians. They were pretty darn good. We were allies. They pretty much dominate most of North Africa. They've got way more terrain than I have, so I don't know why they want to have a go at me. I have a horrible feeling it's because I let most of them die at the Battle of Cape originally. But it was their own stupid fault, so why should I have to complain? I was more than willing to attack, and they were the ones being douchebags, so whatever. Anyway, also in the last episode, we have a new general, Titus Fabius. Is that his name? Titus Fabius, the man who invented the fab. What I've been doing is I've been producing weapons.
Orders.
Weapons. I've been producing.
March. Sir.
Oh, wait a minute.
March.
Yeah, I can.
Out of move, sir.
There you go.
Onward.
Basically, what's happened now is I've got a new general, and at Mediterranean, I'm currently producing a Principe army to send over to here to reinforce the lines, and so thus allowing him to move up towards capturing positions up here. Over here, the Gauls have once again decided to try and take over Nabu Martius, this time without the assistance of their bastard friends. And the Gallic army here is relatively small, but we can manage. And over here, the Gallic family once again is relatively small. However, my position here isn't so fine either, with only these guys being able to help out. So it's going to be quite a difficult series of turns, to be honest with you. Up at Avencium, or Eventicum, or however you say it. Situation is pretty much nominal. We have a very strong and fully fledged army. Basically, what I'm doing now is I'm waiting for the... What I'm doing now is I'm basically waiting for this population to grow a bit more, or for me to capture more settlements, so then I can, you know, so I can leave Eventicum. Because the problem is, at the moment, the biggest problem of all is the fact that there are not many people in these settlements. Thus, meaning whenever I do attack, I have to stop for a while, so that way the people, so that way I can at least have some small forces to be able to hold out against enemy attacks should they come, because the Gauls do that a lot. Excuse me, if I belch at any point, it's because I'm drinking a can of Coke. And the Numidians are already declaring war against that. They were actually, that was the signification of war, actually. They didn't just attack. No. They actually totally just blockaded my port, then attacked. Down south, my Admiral Nero is currently trying to get to the diplomat, who is now probably in his 40s. Yes, he is now aged 40. I sent him down when he was 32, and now he is 40. I do apologise, sir. He probably doesn't want to serve me for much longer, I don't think. But yeah, so my diplomatic quest to go talk to the Egyptians, and then the Seleucids, and then whoever's on this side. There's another dude as well, isn't he? Well, there's Brutii, but where's my commanding dude? There, is he here? Has he reached points? There he is.
Your Honor.
I'm just going to be sending him the long way, so fingers crossed.
No more moves.
Right. Well, this is going to be a bit of a tricksy bugger. Forest in the way. Okay. Well, we'll see how things go. Very difficult to move around, but still. So anyway, on with the next turn. Right. Pontus, Gaul, Numidia. I think they've moved. No, they haven't. Not yet. There's Numidia. We are under... Pardon me. Sorry, brain out. We are under siege, and our army in... What is this? Hadramdum is very small, versus their army, which is very small. So, what I will do is Captain Nero, Admiral Nero's twin, will go over there, give him a hand, and zoom. Okay, so Numidia are attacking my position. I'm going to send my army.
March! Awaiting your command.
What I'll do is I'll destroy this army because Gaia, apparently, Gaia family member. Right, okay, so he's only got like a couple of horses and one desert infantry, but the problem is with these bastards, they're like horse archers. We are not so profitable this year, regretfully so. And unfortunately, once again, the lack of human beings annoys me. Yeah. The town grows. Olbia finally can grow, which is quite surprising. Jeez, I didn't expect that to happen, actually. Let's actually do. This is good, because what this can do is it means I can actually improve my my settlement. Apparently Sagesta aren't too pleased. Why are they not pleased? Oh, that's because I haven't had a series of baths yet.
Imperator.
So I'm now going to be sending my dude over here. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these guys over towards...
Leaving the army. Forward. Sir.
I'm going to be sending these guys that way. And where are they? Cool. I'm going to be sending you guys this way. I said this way. Yay! No, 85, that doesn't matter really. These guys are still building that, but these guys can now start moving up. And Sagesta isn't too happy, unfortunately, but what can we do? I think if we lower it to... yeah, okay, so we'll just have high tax. High tax isn't too bad. Arretium are surprisingly happy, despite the fact that they haven't gotten much in the way of soldiers. I like it when they do that. We have Cornelius Julius, who I have to say is a very good management. Jesus Christ. Well able to deal with unexpected crises. His influence isn't really very good, but his ability to manage shit is absolutely fantastic. So he's keeping the people at Arretium pretty happy. This man, who has no ability to fight, where is he? this one, isn't it? Yeah, good field surgeon. You can save the plans after a battle. He has the stupid thing of a quartermaster. Ah, bollocks! Just remembered something. I should have given it to him!
General.
Well, it's going to take him a time to get that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him over here then.
Leaving the army.
Zoom.
Forward. Forward. Out of move, sir.
Okay, so it's going to take him a couple of turns, but by that point these guys will have trained up and got a few things. So, yes, equites will be probably the order of the day. Relatively speaking, this is a rather small army, so
Sir.
what I might do is I might take the advantage of him being a little later than usual and just add maybe one more Principe unit to the thing. And actually thinking about it, what I can do then is whilst he's around here, I can give this guy some mercenaries. And more rebellious rioters around. There's peasant forces there. This guy has not left the field of battle forever, but then that said, he's also got Samnite gladiators. Very good soldiers they be. Okay, faction announcements. Despius Curibius, or whatever the hell is it. Ah, shit. Aw, that's a shame. I liked him. Okay, no one else did, but I liked him. Jesus Christ. I can actually give him a normal tax rate now. Eesh. Right, Numidian family. Yet another petty force decides to try and take out my positions. Construction complete. Carthage has a barracks. Huzzah! At last, I can actually finally give people some civilization. The people are happy, which is quite nice, and the recruitment reports are trained. Right, I'm going to send... What's going on at Illyria? Can I build anything at Illyria? Oh, I can build tons at Illyria, jeez. I am going to build a Legion barracks, because legionary barracks are the most important thing in the universe, if you want to keep people under control. Right, so now for the first series of battles that I will need to... Oh, can I retrain? How many more turns can I keep these guys? They've still got a turn, so if I can retrain them, that'll be brilliant. Yeah, that's quite surprising. How many more turns do I have? Also, I just realised I have a mission to complete, don't I? I need to... Ooh, shit. I don't think I'll be able to hold out. That, or if I do, what I'm going to do is I might have to fight this off and then go over to Gregoria and quickly take that, send a small force of about my strongest troops, take over Gregovia, so that's another town I can retain, and get back the Eagles. And then... that way I've got two settlements that we don't have to worry so much about. And who knows, maybe Gregovia will become the next new settlement. So, don't intern, Jesus Christ. So now, oh, I need to, don't I? No, we'll need to attack. Whether we can do it or not, let's just attack. So, we are outnumbered, unfortunately, but they have only but 1 or 2 warband and lots of cavalry, whereas I've got high quality infantry. So, Jesus Christ, I need to defend this place and get it right, otherwise I am going to lose yet another settlement. And Masilla needs some reinforcements, so I will definitely, upon the capture or success of capturing of Gregovia, I will send the slaves to the, I will send reinforcements over to this position because we need to hold it, because clearly it's still quite a big target, even though it's behind lines. We do, actually, that said, what I might do is I might just keep the force in there and then just send this army that I'm going up, which is what I said earlier, but still.
Units, await my orders.
Okay, so the enemy force is built up of 2 units of warband plus one unit of Night Raiders and another unit of general infantry. I have but a small force in my army, so there will not be much in the way of support or assistance on this one. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'll just be putting my men into guard formation, and fingers crossed it all works out. And of course the bastard general will move up the hill. Or will he just fall back? He will fall back. I am not complaining about this. I'm very concerned about how this will look, but hopefully we'll be put into a good position. I am not a big fan of this thing. Anyway, what I'll be doing is I'm going to cut recording, because obviously you probably will be bored of watching an army moving from one side to the other, so I will catch up with you guys later. And we return. So, these guys are now moving up towards These guys are currently moving up towards the enemy force, and as you can see, the Gallic forces have been deployed in a very peculiar formation. Are they going to go forwards? Or are they just going to stand still? They're going to stand still. So, yes, the enemy forces are fully up to strength, barring the cavalry, who have suffered a few casualties, but there's not really much of a problem. All of my infantry, bar 1, are Hastati. Bar 2 are Hastati. And the Principe are possibly the strongest unit in my army, barring these guys, but then that said, there aren't many Triarii left. So it's going to be a very interesting battle. I mean, as long as we can break the enemy general, or at least kill the enemy general, once we've taken care of the cavalry, of course, which is where the Triarii come in. Although I do not want to lose my captain, I think I will need to put him in some severe danger before we can do anything. If I can get a shot in with my pilum at my opponents, this will be very good. Right, this is where we've got to start running. Because obviously, if I can get my men to throw spear into range, that would be better. Sort of lining up now. Very impressively, I will say. But what I really need to do now is I need to... Well, they're so in range. They're not. We're just ever so slightly moving up the lines a bit. Of course, the Gallic armies are just like standing there. Hopefully, the closer we can move, we can start throwing pilum. I'm not sure that we won't be able to throw pilum at this range, because that's still quite a fair amount of range, but if we could, that would be awesome. I wonder if we'll have this problem when we're playing Rome too. Oh, can't wait for Rome 2. I've seen a couple of previews by various YouTubers and the official website, and every time I see it, I am just, oh, Rome! I want to play that game so bad. I pre-ordered it and everything, so I've got Sparta as a playable faction, and it's amazing because Sparta's awesome. It's just an amazing faction. I know many people will say that Carthage is better or Seleucids, which I'm not denying. The Seleucids aren't a bad faction. It's just, when compared to Sparta, there's just no comparison. It's just, Sparta is awesome, as is Rome. Sparta and Rome, if ever those two people combined, good God, we would be screwed. Yes! Yes! Burn those bastards, that's awesome! Oh, well done. Well done, cavalry. Well done, infantry. You are going to be promoted after this one. Fantastic work. Look at that! We've got like a full quarter amount of damage to them. So, okay, we couldn't throw any more spearmen. I think we're just ever so slightly out of range then, so move them up just a tad. So about, say, just about here-ish. So it's only a little bit further forward, but if that means we're in range, because if those guys are in range, we could potentially use our pilum again. Hey, there they go, one more shot of the pilum. And that's, oh, brilliant, more guys are being hit. That's awesome, fantastic. Who's in range? Those guys are in range. Right, the cavalry are finally moving up. No, they're not, they're just standing there waiting to be shot at. Unfortunately, we're running out of pilum. Oh no! Good choice on the casualties. They're taking hits. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move my men a little bit further. Just a little bit. Oh, this is brilliant. This is how I think. To be honest with you, this is the best amount of usage of pilum I've ever had in this game. My men are all in guard formation. Okay, so these guys can actually now kind of get a bit closer. You see, yeah, actually, why we can't throw spears. Like so. Because I'm hoping that I don't trigger any kind of counter-attack or a force push or something. Yeah. Yes, the Gallic people have the ability of the force. Didn't you know that? Yes, they're in range. Awesome. So now, pilum throw. That's it. Throw. Yes, technically speaking, it's going to be a bit of a waste of troops, but what can you do? Right, cool. So as the cavalry now have suffered the most casualties, what I'll be doing is I'll be pushing these guys further out. So now the general is going to try and see if he can do a hammer and anvil. Hopefully I can break through the enemy line. My infantry over here are suffering quite heavy casualties. Where's my... Right, okay. These guys are suffering heavy casualties, but these guys are actually getting their asses handed to. So, Hastati. Come on, break them, break them, break them, break them, break them. If we can break those cavalry, right, we're gonna have to punch. We're gonna have to punch a hole through. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, they should break by now. Right, SPQR, get into the fray. Julii, get those cavalrymen, get the cavalrymen. Infantry, move up to support. You. Oh, he's right up close to it. Hey, my general's fighting his general. Come on, laddie. Get at him. Let's get out of the combat before you get killed by some unfortunate, or not unfortunate, but... Right, go, 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 go. Where's my general? Shouldn't be there. Don't be there. Get the fuck out of Dodge, you stupid idiot. Get out! What are you doing? Get the fuck out of there, you stupid idiot. And now the general's getting away. What numbskull? Get... Oh. You numbskull, general. Honestly. You are such a pleb. You know what? Fuck it. Get back in the fight. If you die, it's your own bloody fault. Your ineptitude has cost us the ability of getting their general. Well done, you. You dumb ass. You guys, massacre them. You guys, massacre them. I do not want any of the Gallic bastards getting away.
The army is in flight. Pursue
Stupid
them
bloody
and drive them from the
smeghead.
battlefield.
I didn't want to have my general die just as his general gets killed, because my infantry are just as likely to break. Freaking moron. If he ever gets promoted, I will not send him to decent fighting status. What a numbskull. I mean, you know, thank God we won, but we lost the ability to get their general. So now, an enemy general who I could have killed today has got free. Because of one stupid man's idea of, I'll just get in the middle of a fight and I'll kick all their asses, even though I could die really easy. And he was getting his ass handed to, by the way, by the Gallic tribes. So, you know, well done him. They're tired, we're tired, they're all tired together. Right, well, the enemy infantry are in a very, very weakened state, so, yeah, quit. We are victorious.
This is a moment of triumph to savor. Roman arms have crushed the enemy!
Captain Decius, you are a bloody moron. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. If I had a proper Roman general, that general would have been in a very good position to attack and knock out the enemy position. So now a Gallic general has been defeated and is now preparing to probably soil his pants as he realizes just how lucky he was. 13. I could have had him as well. 13. Right, retraining time. We will need to retrain and get more people. But we cannot get people, for God's sake. Anyway, on to the next battle. Once again, Nabu Martius is under siege from Gallic tribes. We have got 3 enemy generals today with us. And also, we have a faction heir, I think I just saw. Yes, faction heir, and so killing him would be a very handy job. Gortium of Agenticum. We've also got a swordsman, warband, swordsman, another warband, some barbarian cavalry, some skirmishers, and some raider cav, which will be very easy to knock out because I have range. So if I can knock off at least 2 of the enemy 3 generals, we work. Yay! My favourite speech. Vini Vidi Vici. I wonder what inspired him to say such things. It's like, right, scribe, is there a scribe nearby? Good. Vidi Vidi Vici.
Units, await my orders!
So, the enemy general is over there with his fancy pants army. His army is not built up of many swordsmen, whereas, however, I am. He, however, does have a fair amount of cavalry, most of which is weak, but is filled up. It's got pockets full of enemy. Well, most of this side is weak. The other side, of course, has the shit ton of heavy cavalry, which is led by fancy pantsy units. And if we can earn glory for Rome, either by capturing or knocking out their units, so I'm going to deploy my infantry like this, and if hopefully what this will mean is that I can, because he's either going to deploy way over to the left or way over to the right. That, or he's very clever and just stays still. So fingers crossed what happens. He's going to move, isn't he? Yep, he's going to deploy all the way over there because he's an asshole. Right, okay, so what this means is now we're going to have to spend the next God knows how long just getting from one spot to another. I'm just going to deploy my infantry like that. The Triorii will deploy behind me. Archers and slingers will move up alongside the general, because you know what, they're fancy. No, I don't want the Triorii with you, I just want these guys. The Triorii will focus up on the rear, and he's built up his... The only enemy lines have built up once again of their cavalry. I don't like doing that with cavalry. I mean, I'm not going to say that the tactic is, you know, is not bad, because obviously you've got cavalry to cover your flanks. But once again, cavalry isn't really what these guys are for. These are slugger infantry. These are the guys who you want to flank, unless they're raider cav. Nope, they're normal cav. So, once again, I will have to cut recording, so that way you guys aren't bored to death and we don't run out of episode time. So, see you in a few. Right, I'm going to have to record now because unfortunately my infantry are being absolute retardedness. And unfortunately now I'm ending up having to use my cavalry to stop their melee, their missile infantry. So I'm going to end up having to probably push my lines in way sooner than I had previously wanted. But I really do not want to get missiled to death whilst most of my infantry... Oh, finally! Finally you decide to come out. Well, gee whiz. Good thing you decided to start walking into a fight. Not like there wasn't one already happening. Morons. Seriously, have you just gone back to the Stone Age with your brains? No freaking wine rations for you, you assholes. The Triorii are the only damn people could actually be on the front lines and be here when the battle is ready. So they're bloody infantry. Right, archers. I don't give a damn about your health now. You are going out there and you are going to be starting to return fire on those positions, whether you're tired, exhausted, or about to die of asphyxiation. Get on that line, start shooting them, or I will swear to God I will send you to gladiatorial combat. Infantry, you will reform as fast as you can possibly can to make up for the lost time that you were whilst you were plebbing around. Resort yourselves. Archers. Right, reform. Try it, I dare you. I double dare you. I freaking triple dare you. Okay, Triorii. I don't care if you guys are tired. You will fight now. The time it's taken you to get from the base to here is shameful. Right, moving up. Move up faster, because you bastards deserve it. Archers, move up faster, target that cavalry. The Triorii, however, feel free to walk up. Slingers, you'll act as bait. I do wonder why I let you be archers. I should automatically have this set up. I wish I didn't have to manually set it up all the time. Here they come. Oh, they just got minced meat. Oh, yes. Where's my Julii. Right, Julii. Oh, well done, timing-wise. There you go. I don't know if you guys noticed that in the timing aspect, but that's the second time that's happened now. Fantastic. Right, there's the enemy cavalry. They've completely broken. That's fantastic to hear. Right, armies. You guys. Principes. Archers, actually. Archers focus on the cavalry. You guys. Regroup a little bit. Okay, so I need to be extremely careful.